add muscle to your communication. You want to make certain that your communication is strong and makes its point. You spend time sitting and writing it. You spend time thinking about what you're going to say. You finally committed to writing. You want to make certain that when they see it, they know you have the beef behind it in the process. So take time and apply, especially phase 3 of the writing process. Remember, you got pre-write, draft, and revise. That revision process, don't ignore it. Don't do it just once. If you got a project that's going to get eyes on it from people that are above you, people that can sit down and generate revenue for your organization or business in the process, take the time out to make certain that it looks excellent and you edit it sometimes numerous times. If it's a matter of 3 to 5 pages long, you're going to submit this, almost for sure you're going to need to go through and do some corrections in the process. Normally, I always recommend you let it sit at least overnight and then come back and edit it some more the next day. You will always find something, just even changing a word, making a sentence shorter, making one longer, connecting them together, making it interesting, and making sure your topic sentence makes sense. Those are all critical in the process. So revise, improve the content, proofread in the process. And then really the thing that takes the most time in writing really is that revision period. If you don't have time to get it right the first time, when we have time to get it right the second time? Or will there be a second time? Make certain you get it right. Keep it simple and short. Trite phrases only deserve whiteout. Short, nice, but to the point. Those are all things about editing in the process. You want to eliminate flabby items in there. Get rid of flabby stuff and make it concise. Make it stronger. Make it muscular. Make certain you add some beef behind it in the process. At this point in time, now, you see those garbage words in there? Those are not necessary. They're cute and everything else for a lawyer to write, because lawyers get paid by the number of words they throw on a piece of paper, but not you, because you're a business professional in process. Due to the fact that, because, I mean, come on, cut out the flabbiness. In very few cases, seldom, despite the fact that, although in the near future, soon, get rid of all that flabby stuff out of here and get down to the muscle part, the things that mean the most. Keep the number of words down to the least amount of possible, concise as you go through the process. Wording. This is to let you know that Monday is a holiday. Okay, Monday is a holiday. You don't need to say, this is to let you know. Duh, that's why you're writing the memo to begin with. Okay, so Monday is a holiday. I'm sending this email to you. Well, the other person already knows you're sending the email because they just got it, to announce that our internal audit begins on January 5th. Our internal audit begins January 5th. Get rid of all the excess words that don't need to be there. All that's going to happen, you're going to waste that golden ticket that you have to hold their attention. Make certain every word that you speak is something worthwhile listening to. Get concise in the process. Drop unnecessary there is, are, and it is, was fillers. There are at least 10 candidates who applied for that position. At least 10 candidates applied for that position. You said exactly the same thing in less words. It was Becca Lopez who was finally selected. Becca Lopez was finally selected. You don't need the extra words. Make certain that you're going through, eliminate flabbiness, eliminate words that aren't necessary, eliminate redundant words combined together. They mean the same thing, exact same, okay? Exact or same, get rid of one or the other. My personal opinion, obviously if it's your opinion, it's personal. Okay, refer back, okay, wordy, make certain you get rid of empty words. In the case of General Motors, the car company was reorganized. In the case of, why would you need to even say that? General Motors was reorganized. We're aware of the fact that many managers need assistance. Okay, the fact that you're saying it means you're aware. Oh, wow, okay, you don't need to say those kind of things. We know many managers need assistance. When it arrived, I deposit your check immediately. So eliminate the words you don't need, I deposit your check immediately. Get to the point every time you do communication. People don't need to have that flabbiness, that excess words, those baggage in there, just because it's flowing off your mind. Get concise, hold your audience, because you have a limited amount of time in the attention span cycle to grab their attention and hold it, because the whole world is so full of distractions. You need to grab the attention while you have it and then focus in on it and don't waste it. Focus on main useful ideas. Choose descriptive short words, and if you're going to use social media posts, personalize whenever you possibly can. Be prepared to revise many times for conciseness, clarity, and correctness. By the way, look at that last sentence. Be prepared to revise many times for conciseness, clarity, and correctness. Do you see the parallelism that we talked about previously? C, and one word. Those are fabulous ways to present things. One of the biggest dangers on all social media posts is a thing called spell check. You got to check the spell check. Don't trust the spell check. I think all of us that have posted things on social media have sat there and regretted something you put out there because you said this word and you meant this word. You said this word and it corrected you to say this word. So make certain you're going back and edit in the process as you go through. Here's a tweet to an unhappy Bank of America customer. And anytime you put stuff out there, you want to make certain that it's clear and concise, because people can forward that to 1 to 100,000 people in the process. One time we had a faculty member at another college, not IBC. They went through and they tore down a poster off of a wall and they tore it in half. And they said, they walked up to the students that posted and says, "This is inappropriate." By the next day, we had 30,000 views. By the next day, we had 70,000 views. By the next day, we took the faculty member offline because she was getting death threats and everything else. And we sat there and pulled her out of classrooms because of the thing that happened out over there. Sometimes these things can go viral and you don't want them to. So whenever you sit down and do that, make certain that you put anything out there that people can sit down there and twist it some way different than you meant for it to happen. Here's a good tweet. Okay, and you can always use your Twitter as a good place as a mini blog too. By the time you're like, Bank of America help. Sorry you feel that way. If you change your mind and want to see if we can help, please DM your name, zip phone. There's nothing wrong about that. If that went out to 1,000 people, nobody would care, because all that's happening is Bank of America. They're saying, sorry you feel that way. They're recognizing your feelings. If you change your mind, we want to see if we can help, okay, in the process. So add muscle communication, eliminate flabbiness, keep your words concise with each individual word, each individual thought meaning something. Take care.